It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. Man, why you stop eating? And anyway, Eddie G's cookies. That's right. You want a cookie that tastes good, it is good, and ain't got all that other stuff that ain't no good for you. Go to eddiegs.com and place your order today. That's right, eddiegscookies.com. And then last but not least, Buy Cracky. I'm not going to say the tagline for Buy Cracky, but it's a little tooly thingamajig do hickey mabob that'll get that grass and weeds out the cracks in your driveway.
Not the cracks of your what?
Hey, don't start that.
See that? He walked into it anyway.
I didn't walk into nothing. Anyway, and for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions and comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. We will throw it up on the screen. And if you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get. Y'all like that? I did that?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's what you get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
With that being said, joining me on the program today is my cat from across the way, or should I say the pond up north, Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say.
Purdue, you have a problem.
Yeah, the problem is you're a fan.
It's South Carolina, stop stealing our stuff. You know they had a train on their field?
Exactly.
They stole a song.
What's
now
up?
they're stealing the train.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they want to take you with you.
Okay.
You can take our head coach.
And then down at the bottom of the screen, we got the D Gully, the IT guy. I don't know why. Shout out to D Gully joining us from the CO bus. What it do, baby? Holla at your boy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hi, my name is D Gully.
Hey, you
Barbershop knows why. He knows why.
Yeah, I know why
Now
you're doing
he's
it.
been
You're doing that
flagged
now.
for
That's what you're doing
copyright
now.
audio.
Don't do that now.
But look. Here's the thing. We got the hat though.
Well, that was kind of sweet that it was like transparent in there.
Yeah. Like the hat, though.
Listen, okay,
Got the
listen.
hat,
We're
though.
not. Listen, George Lucas, Star Wars was in 1977. We're not. There ain't no Star Trek jumping off over here. Anyway, we got a good lineup for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Got a few items on the menu. We got a question.
Let's see. Pop the top and see if we got a good lineup.
We got a question of the day. And we're gonna get into a little bit of pro football talk. Did their 2024 NFL playoff early predictions. I thought we'd find it rather interesting. We're gonna go through that, whatever it is, and then we're gonna recap week 1 of the NFL season. I don't know why. Normally, when I do stuff like that or whatever, I'm kind of like either on time or a little bit ahead of the curve. But we can I for some other no reason, I did the writing for today's show, and I was like, NFL week 3 pick 'em. I'm like, wait a minute, how far ahead are we? So we had to scale back. God willing, we get to see next Saturday. Next Saturday, we're going to do our NFL pick'ems for week 3 for Sunday's week 3. Did that make sense? Not even.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's start the show. All right, our first item on the menu is question of the day. NFL, NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball.
Why you ain't pick WWE? Why you ain't put that in there?
Because you ain't let me finish. You know what? I almost gave you a button. Excuse me. Stop interrupting, man. You like one of Bebe's kids. NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. Which league has the best game day experience or / fan promotions? D Gully, you're on the clock.
NHL.
Here we go. Why you say NHL? Why?
The NHL.
Why?
NHL, their promotions, I think it has to do, first of all, with being able to reach, right? You have a logistic.
Wait. For you to be saying what you're getting ready to say, why are you looking up there?
Why can't I look? I can look anywhere.
Because you're lying.
I can look anywhere.
Okay,
you've been. See, you know what? Since you got that iPhone, you've been glitching. So now you're looking at reels.
What you mean? It's glitching.
He's lying. If he looks right, he's
absolutely not.
Matter of fact, because I got these two eyes, they tell me wherever I can go.
Matter of fact, let me let people out there know. I don't know the deal between. I'm hearing all this chitter chatter, yik yakking about Androids and iPhones. I could care less. Give me 2 styrofoam cups in the string. I'm good.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous, Harry. But go ahead, finish your thought.
So, I think that the NHL have the best interactive game day experience. To me, having been to a game, pro game, I've been to a pro game for each of the big four, and the NHL had the most sort of relevant or engaging fan promotion during in and around the game. I don't quite, because it's larger, because like baseball and football stadiums are so large, it's hard, I think, to capture.
Well, I disagree. My disagreement
from a game on a game day, like if you're talking about game day fan interaction thing, or we talking
absolutely.
About,
that's what I said. That was the whole thing. Yeah, because I mean the way you're talking, I don't knock the whole NHL thing. I don't
make straw man arguments whenever I'm not making my point.
But you make Slim Shady. You make Slim Shady look shadier. You make Slim Shady look shadier.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Both of y'all shady.
We can get to that.
We're not gonna get to that. Not today.
You'll see. If you can shoehorn LeBron James into every conversation, every third conversation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And who did it? We can get to it.
Who did it this time?
We can do it. I didn't do it.
You just did it.
No, I just left it.
You did something else. You did something else. Oh man.
No, bro. No. That's the lack of Sensodyne in your cabinet. That's what that you smell.
Oh no,
that's what you smell. That's what that is right there. You right up under there. You know what I'm saying? You got in through the nose, out through the nose. You can't do in through the nose, out through the mouth. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. Well, first of all, I don't have no problem telling nobody. I take Metamucil. I don't have no problem. What you do is you just keep on living. That's what you do. Anyway, what I'm about to say is MLB, because you talking about NHL. I get all of that, but I mean, what's so great about a game day experience when you take a puck to the face?
Who taking pucks to the face?
Anyway, you are Slim Shady, Gully. Anywho, the MLB has the best game day experience, bar none. Okay. Just on the strength, the promotional giveaways that they have for fans, the bobbleheads, the jerseys, the bats. I don't drink no more, but 25-cent beer night. We were at Municipal Stadium.
I don't know what that. No, I don't know that fella.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, Major League Baseball by far. The Browns ain't giving you nothing but L's. Okay, take that with you is all I'm saying. And then the Cavs, they'll throw a T-shirt, with abs on the front of it. The C is missing sometimes, what I'm trying to say. And the seating is terrible. The cannons, boom, boom, and all that other good stuff. But baseball, bro, ain't nothing like going to baseball. Ain't nothing like going to a baseball game. Number one, it's outside in the summertime. You know what I mean? You can catch foul balls, the whole nines, man. They got stuff where you can run around. And here at Jacobs Field, I'm still calling it Jacobs Field, even because progressive, whatever, politically correct or incorrect. Take your pick. You can run around the field. Man, bruh, I took the boys there, and they were not tiddlywinks or nothing like that, twinkles and all that old type of stuff. They was old enough to remember the experience type of deal. Man, we ran the bases, the whole nine, man. Listen, the Guardians / Indians / Spiders, I don't know what they called them in 1923.
The Guardians is fine.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I got your permissions.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked for
please. It. Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
Anyway, because they're the Guardians now. They've been the Guardians.
Well, guard your grill. Guard your grill.
You guard your grill. You already did this. You guard your grill.
No, that's for you. Double J, what say you? What you over there doing?
He's administering the show. He on mute though.
Gully, wait a minute. Oh, Gully, you see the hair?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. Listen.
But you were talking about, the old Cleveland a little earlier.
Yeah.
He was giving us a history lesson again.
Well, okay. Well, so who you supposed to be, Danny?
Over yonder. Right. His started.
Who you supposed to be, Danny Green? All right, to kill an Irishman. You know what I'm saying? By his
there you
go. Okay. Anyway, who got the best game day experience?
So, as you know, I'm more accustomed to the padded seat, and so I've been able.
Gated community reference, huh? Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I've been fortunate enough to get some game day experiences in Cincinnati, Cleveland, of course, but I would say I would probably give the edge to basketball in the sense of now, because it's really emphasizing the entertainment aspect of it.
Okay. So you talking about the in-season tournament?
No, I'm talking about the actual game day experience, right?
What you talking about? Because when you talking about entertainment, you mean, because what's entertaining about the in-season tournament or load management?
He's been doing this all day, Double J.
I'm trying to what's entertaining about that.
Double J,
what does that have to do with the game day experience?
Listen, Double J, wait, pause. Double J, he been doing this all day.
Hey, what's all this for? Nobody want to smell your arms.
Listen,
he must, your arms down. Yeah, we know you're not sure. We know you're not sure.
He must own a whole bunch of hay that he got to offload, because he been creating straw man arguments all day for anything you talk about. He ain't said nothing about no in-season tournament, Barbershop. He ain't said nothing about that. You keep bringing that up, okay? He been making straw man arguments all day.
Wait a minute. I mean, did we both misunderstand? Like, you were talking about,
Let me fix my glasses so I can hear what y'all really saying. Nothing.
Well, I listen to Gully's points, right? And now I'm starting to think, like, there was did you use the right verbiage with this? A game day experience means, like, for example, in Chicago, I was able to park under the stadium. I was given my wristband.
How much did it cost to park under the stadium in Chicago?
Yeah, I parked with the players, but that was.
How much did it cost? $42 million.
I was on the list.
We didn't think.
Wow!
Excuse me. On the list.
Yeah, I was the last person they seen before they ran out on the field.
Excuse me for talking out of turn. Some of us can't. We ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But, like,
I had to get the cereal and get in the box and get me a free. Get the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Inside. You know what I'm saying?
You're lucky for the prize to fall out.
Yeah. What?
So,
what you say about the Cracker Jacks? Man, sit on back down. Go ahead, Double J. Stop talking out of turn. Go ahead, Double J. So disrespectful.
Well, that's why when I'm thinking game day experience, I'm thinking of it as, going in Cincinnati, then they have the elevators up to the suite and what foods included or at least offered. Places like Comerica Park having a Legends Club or that type of thing. And just those types of amenities, like the Pistons, of course, having stuff on the floor that you can actually go, and you don't have to necessarily go back up to the club level in order to get the refills or that type of thing.
Well, now I get where you coming from, because when that, when you went to high school with Jerry Jones, or that type of deal. I mean, I get it. You're privy to that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Over here, we had to get it out the dirt. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, when I was a kid, we was eating dirt cakes.
Man.
All right. Hey, speaking of which, as a kid, did any of you all experience growing up rock fights?
Yes. Yeah. To the point where I honestly thought I have. I don't even want to get it tested.
We go to all folks. Yeah, exactly. Man, I'll be talking to some of these young dudes. They'll be like, "Man, rock fights." I'm like, "What?" Man, we was throwing boulders at each other.
Yeah. I got a true story. Got hit in the temple and went inside. Went to sleep. Not the best idea, right? Wow. And woke up a few hours later and was like, "Ooh, that was probably like
first concussion." Right?
And we're gonna
keep an eye on that. Plus, again, we're from the era where like at a soccer practice, I was doing 100 headers. Right now, they have it outlawed.
Wow! And, they do. I know. Yeah, the game is so much better because it's softer. Anyway, let's not go down that road.
They didn't slide tackle. They gave him a yellow card in the middle of the game.
What?
Bruh. I was like, is this the same state rules? And now I'm that guy, right? Now I'm that parent.
Okay, but listen, before I lose my thought, because y'all know my mind be slipping like transmission on 68 B, sitting in the garage too long. But we're gonna kind of discuss that. We're gonna discuss the tour situation here in a little bit. But This is why the premise for why I say comparisons are ridiculous. Because you're taking so many elements out of the game, then try to compare the game is lame. You have to have all of the variables in order to make a comparison. If you're trying to make a comparison from one sport to the other or between them two, but you're not including all elements from one versus the other one or together, whatever it is, then what you're doing is you're speaking out, you're talking with your feelings. You're emotional, okay? And we don't do shay, hey over here. Not no day, okay? Just letting you know, all right? Yeah, I mean, guess what? I'd rather y'all be my buddies. My buddy. TJ, where you at when we need you, baby? All right, anywho, yeah, well, that's the game day experience. All right, so there it is. We went around the table 2 or 3 times, and because of that, we getting ready to take a break right quick because I need a 20-second timeout because I do not like what Gully got under his name, right? The Force, talking about Slim makes Slim. Yeah, Slim fast. That's what you're talking about. That's what you need. We're going to take a 20. We out. That's right. Eddie G's cookies, baby. Go to eddiegs.com and place your order today. And when you get them snickerdoodles, tell them the BSJ sent you. All right, our next item on the menu is dun dun dun. Pro Football Talk 2024 has put out their early NFL playoff predictions.
Way too early.
Yeah, way too early. But it's all, this is good stuff, because we get a chance to chew on some of this type of stuff right here and just see where we at, then later on in the year, see how well we did. Sort of like our pick'em, Oh, and again, let me remind y'all, if y'all looking at our pick'em league and y'all going off anything I say, then that's your fault. I'm just saying. Okay, because y'all know I take medication.
What was I thinking?
I did all right last week. I finished second last week.
That was last week, though.
This week, I picked Miami.
Well, listen, whoever you picked, stop. You didn't have to simultaneously pick eye boogers out your eye. I picked and doing all of this, man. Stop it.
Man, you better watch it and drink your Ovaltine.
Yeah, I do. And I just got them little coupons they send you in the mail. With your mail from the Val Pack is what we call it here. They got
a Val Pack. You got the packs. Bro. Double J. Oh.
Man, they got a coupon. They got like $5 off baby food and Depends. Your boy about to stock up, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. My mom makes a great recipe with the Gerber baby plums. She makes a plum cake using them. Whoo, it is awesome. Yes.
And do you have a pacifier after the fact? I'm just saying.
You might need one, man. That cake's so good to put you to sleep.
Oh wow, really?
Cake's so good, put you to sleep.
Anyway,
let's talk about cake, not the ones that Shannon had the other day.
Hey, who asked you to make another reference? Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's talk about this. Everybody talking about that. Okay, Double J, can you never mind.
Wow.
I say what I was getting ready to say.
Super Bowl one rematch, huh?
Can you widen us out a little bit there? So I can see. I got glasses on and I'm still okay. Okay, so this here it is, y'all. This is what did I say? Playoff pro football? Who am I talking about here? Pro Football Talk 2024 playoff predictions, NFL playoff predictions. All right, maybe you might want to minimize that a little bit, Double J. Or better yet, do me a favor, just handle the comments because I'm gonna magnify it on my end. That way, y'all get to see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he got what they got over in the AFC right there. What's that? The divisionals, or is that the wild card? Which one will be the wild card? The
far left and right would be the wild card match.
No, Buffalo and the Colts ain't no wild card.
Bro, the wild card round is always first.
Yeah. Let me give myself a button.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anyway, up in the top left on the AFC side of things. Hey man, don't be doing that on. What you stop that?
I'm libations, bro.
Listen, man. Listen, you ain't about to be. Don't let the sauce be your boss.
It's not. Anyway, it can't be as. Listen, it's.
Don't let the sauce be your boss.
All right, bro.
Anyway, we got the Bengals and the Ravens. All right. Is that? I mean, I know again we talking about too early predictions, but barring injuries, of course, and everything. Let's say everything shake out the way shake out. I mean, do that? Think that's gonna play well right here?
For the Ravens to end up 4, yeah. But see, I'm not sure what the Bengals are going to look like this season.
Me either. But if the Ravens they putting them 4, where are they at in the division then in that North, AFC North?
They would be the division winner. Yeah, based off of this, they're the division winner.
Oh, okay, because that's right. I'm sitting there. Okay, Cincinnati is 5. Okay, I got you. All right, so they picking the Ravens to win the division. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then just for its and giggles, who you got? Because that Ravens game is a home game.
Oh, I would pick Baltimore.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have no faith in Joe Burrow no more. Joe Burrow is the only quarterback in NFL recent memory who has beat Patrick Mahomes, who we all say
you got to get back to him.
Well, hold up. Wait, one nabbit minute here now. You can't dismiss what didn't happen, even though it ain't happened again just yet. But I'm saying, what other NFL quarterback than even Josh? They got Josh Allen sitting off in the divisionals, and he ain't beat Mahomes.
I got you. I understand that because it's the division that he's in. It's the AFC East.
Well, I mean, apparently the way this thing's shaking out, they say the Bengals gonna be facing off against Joe Burrow. That's Mahomes anyway. Because
it looks like all right. So it looks like styles make fight. So you to that point, based off of where they're looking at the fact that the Bengals could in the head-to-head beat surprise Buffalo, which will get them to the conference championship.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
All right. But I'm just saying, what do they see from the Bengals that even this early think that they'll correct their ship even to make the playoffs? I'm concerned about what Cincinnati's got going on.
Well, I mean, they still got lightweight offensive line problems.
Right.
Lightweight.
And what I've never heard from people from Cincinnati is what is their defensive presence that
and they lost Joe Mixon too. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, to me, it was a bigger deal.
Oh, shout out. We got a newcomer to the P-Program, baby. Peter Green, PG, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the PG stands for PG. That's what it's rated. You understand me? He says the Bengals dealing with 2 disgruntled wide receivers and a quarterback with a messed up wrist, a weak O-line as well. They may not make the playoffs. Oh, hey, I'm with my man PG, lightweight. I'm just saying. He's making a good point.
I agree with him.
I do too. Lightweight.
And unfortunately, this is coming from a fantasy perspective that I have Joe Burrow and T. Higgins.
Why?
Yeah, well, Double J. What are you drinking?
I'm asking myself that right now.
What did you saw this right? You knew this weeks ago, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm trying to say. So what? Yeah, exactly. You should have been telling us.
He defied all his logic, boy. That was a fandom pick for sure.
Double J, who would you have in that matchup?
Baltimore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. All right, let's move on to that 6-3, the Colts and the Bills, who surprisingly, we're going to go over the recap. We're going to recap the first week of the NFL season, who surprisingly looking a whole lot better without Stephon Diggs.
Well, yeah. But remember, they were always good. It's a matter of like what do you say? Signature moments and signature play. I'll let you finish. Because I don't want to take.
Yeah, because right. Don't stop stealing my lines. Don't be no habitual line thief. Anyway, back to the P-Program. I say signature players make signature plays in the signature moments of a signature game.
Okay, so has great.
And Josh Allen up against Patrick Mahomes wasn't signature enough, or was it Josh? Would you put that on Josh Allen though? Yes,
no. And you know what? And Pete, me and Pete, who just commented, we had this discussion. Me and Peter Green,
PG. It's PG for this P-Program. PG.
All right, PG for the program, right?
Right.
We've had this discussion. It's hard in that instance. That was the moment that Diggs said he wanted and didn't have in moments prior. That pass, that was the moment that he said he was capable of. That was the moment that had been missed. That was the moment that we was like, all right, hey, when everything counts, this is the moment we will have for you. This was the Lee Evans moment. And so that's what makes it critical. So it's hard. It's bad to is
he bad for a locker room?
Wait a minute,
despite his talent?
I don't want to go that far. I don't know because I'm not. I don't remember what all was said.
I just hope you don't disrupt what they got going over there at the Texans, man. Because the Texans really
no, they ain't gonna allow that. I don't think the way CJ Stroud,
Ryans and all of them.
Okay, I don't think they're gonna allow it. They know the capabilities of his talent. Then I feel like that locker room is insulated enough, like a firewall. It's insulated enough that you're not gonna have internal disruptions bleeding over to the rest of they're in that quick. So what I would say is when it comes to good players,
my man PG weighing in again. Sorry about that, PG. Getting to the comments, I wanted to kind of let Gully finish his thought. He said Diggs dropped the ball.
Diggs dropped the ball. Right.
And he said again, literally. Josh balled out. Okay.
Right. So
and he's saying the Colts not beating the Bills. I don't know, Anthony Richardson.
Hey, if Joe Flacco ends up the quarterback in that situation, I'm going with Flacco. If Flacco ends up
over Josh Allen.
If Flacco ends up in the playoffs again, at this age of his career, the way the game is probably slowed down for him in such a way. If Flacco ends up in the playoff position again, okay.
My bad. Let me show that again.
You good.
Yeah, PG said Josh has better weapons. James Cook will be a beast this year. Okay. Kincaid will put up numbers. And Keon Coleman too, though. Yeah, he mentioned that too. He said Coleman will grow. Yeah, I like speaking of Keon Coleman, I like his disposition, man. The way he answers questions. That one reporter that tried to ask him something about, I can't even think of what it was now. And he was like, man, he said, no, I think about football. What are you talking about, man? Sometimes then reporters, y'all done heard me say it 1,000 times, man. They don't have no, and I ain't even say they got to have the player's best interest, but a lot of the questions they be asking, they be trying to bait them, to say something that they can have some fodder to write about, so everybody will be talking about what this reporter wrote. And now he all of a sudden
what happened with San Francisco.
What are you talking about? What happened with San Francisco?
Yeah, with the running back situation.
What you talking about?
For Monday, it was the idea of whether he was going to start or not.
Who?
Who's running back? Just didn't he start?
Oh, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, no. In place of McCaffrey, the guy he tore up the field.
Oh yeah. I can't think of his name. Yeah, he played well too.
Morris.
I don't know.
Yeah, he had a similar situation, right? Where it was
I forgot about that.
And they had won the game, and it still was spicy. Like they won the game, and it still caused conflict. It seemed like there was friction at play.
PG weighed in again. He said, "Colts will be tough. Respect to Anthony Richardson. They will be a surprise team that will make the playoffs." Yeah, I like this guy right here, man. He's making sense.
Mason.
Oh, Mason. Yeah, Mason.
He know what we're talking about. He know what we're talking about.
But listen, at the end of the day, I'm not saying all, because I grew up listening to Pete Franklin. And if you don't know who Pete Franklin is, go look him up. Okay. But nowadays you have too many reporters who are there and asking questions just to create some sort of conflict or something. And one thing I cannot stand even more, I'm gonna put us in a scenario here. Okay. Let's say you and me, Gully, we play for, I don't know, whatever team A. And you have a potential contract situation coming up, for instance, and it's causing some sort of rift between, it's already in the papers, is Jerry Jones going to pay Gully or whatever, how, Terrell Owens or Emmitt Smith or whoever. And then they ask me after the game, well, what do you think about Gully's contract situation? You think he should sign? Listen, don't ask. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not about to give y'all nothing. Go ask that man. That's that man's contract. And listen. Hey, and then how you gonna come to me as a player? I'm on the side of he is or whatever it is. That's management over there. Don't come and ask me nothing about no another man's business or become no another man's pockets. Go on, get out of here. Kick rocks with open toes shoes on. But
hey, barbershop. I think we got a caller.
Oh, how? Yeah. My phone ain't who?
Hey, Pete, can you hear us? Uh-oh. Can I bring you in, Pete? Hold on. 1 second. Wait a minute, Pete.
Cue the Jeopardy music. This guy taking calls. I didn't even know he was going to do that. Oh, my gosh. It's unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well,
here we go, Pete. Can you hear us now? Pete?
Yes, sir. Mic check. What's good, fellas?
What it do, baby? PG, what's up? Holla at me.
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. I was liking the conversation. I had to jump in,
It's all good. What you?
Yeah. So to introduce Pete, this is my guy. He's his son and my son. They play on the travel team together. From the rec league travel team. He was
Well, you
very.
said that like you had. You said that like you had tears in your eyes.
No, because it was cool, man. Because my son started off with one rec.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, Pete over there holding it down. You like, man, this is me and my.
This is what we do.
That's
This is what we
My
do.
teammate.
That's my teammate, man.
Okay,
Man,
give me
get
the
on out of here with that.
All right. All right, Pete. We'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah. No, go holler at us, Pete. What you gonna say right quick? Holler at your boy.
No, man, I appreciate the invite, man. I saw the list. So, y'all talking, this is like 2 early predictions.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now?
Yeah, that's Pro Football Talk. They put that at PFT. They put out a playoff 2024 playoff predictions. And we just having some fun with it to see what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is before all the Bengals debacle. They don't know what's going on over there. It ain't looking good.
I mean, come on, man. You know how they do, man. You know what I mean? This is better than I don't know why Gully want to talk about Shay Shay and all and Hey and Ray Ray and Day Day and them. I don't know why we don't do that here.
Ray Ray and Day Day. We want to Michelle's.
Yeah,
he was trying to let y'all know he get busy with Michelle's and not Mike's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, wait a minute there. All
right.
Call me Shazam.
He said, "That's my Michelle." Like
okay, settle down, Gully. Now you ain't crying. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, Big Pete, man. Appreciate you for weighing in, bro.
For sure. Appreciate the love. Y'all take it easy.
All right,
yep, you too. It's all good. Double J, what say you about that Bills Colts matchup?
You know what? What do you guys make of that game from Thursday?
Surprising. Well, I mean, thank God we see your face. It's unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let y'all know when they doing their show on Mondays, they don't take themselves out of camera. They be on there sipping on the sauce and doing all other type of stuff that should be illegal on any type of national television or program.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
just saying.
I would not.
When
I
y'all
would
get
not
here,
be slandered on live TV. Okay,
man, that ain't what that was. That was true.
I don't do nothing that's inappropriate on or behind these cameras.
I'm all hopped up on my dude.
Hey, listen. That stuff ain't good for you, Double J. Anyway,
I know it's my vice.
Yeah,
only on weekends.
On your mark, get set, go. But I'm saying people don't want to just see me all the time. I done had people tell me, "Dag, why we got to see your face for the whole hour and a half?"
All right. You took that as a slight against us. Them people was telling you about you.
How about I slice you? How about that? Yeah, cut you right on
I'm against you. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm against you
now
too. Anyway, go ahead.
I
don't care. Please.
You, Double J.
You can have all 13 in my scent. Man, that nothing. Go ahead, Double J. Finish your thought. Well, we got Slim Shady over there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what to. I'm going to actually have the Bills winning the division, and for that reason, not sure. I'm a little questionable on the Colts still, so I'm going to actually go with Buffalo there because they're doing it in a little bit of a unique way. I thought James Cook was certainly far more efficient than I anticipated him to be, and
more so than Singletary, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It sound like he picked somebody in the
show. It sound like a good fantasy pick right there. Like
no. I was hoping that, again, I've talked about Ray Davis in the past, so I thought he would have barring injury. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you thought the same thing about David Bell, but we see what happened to that. Okay, anywho, let's move on. How about them? How about them Chargers and them Texans?
Houston all the way.
Hold up now.
Yeah.
Hold up now. Wait a minute. Slow down there. Pump your brakes, Kimo Sabin. Jim Harbaugh, like him or not, he has a track record, bro. And his track record is pretty darn good. Where he goes, folks turn around. I dare I say Jim Harbaugh is the Chris Paul of the NFL.
All right.
To an extent.
Meaning,
whatever that organization's winning percentage was before he got there, after he done left, it's a whole lot better than what it was. If it was 2.67%, it's at least 4.9.
If we're focusing on this list puts the Chargers on the road against Houston.
Okay, and I ain't taking up from CJ Stroud because I mean, look what he did to the Browns, #1 ranked defense.
Right, he did that to the Browns, #1 ranked defense in his first playoff experience last season.
Okay,
they've only gotten better. He's only gotten better as a player, and he's only gotten significantly more talented around that to go right back to the same situation.
No question.
I would pick Houston over the Chargers.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I ain't knocking that. You know what I mean? 'Cause I like how you explained that. But I'm telling you right now, I like CJ and what the Texans do that way down there. But one thing we'll know for certain, with all due respect to DeMeco Ryans, I think he should have won Coach of the Year last year. But I digressionize.
Who won?
He with Jim Harbaugh on the other sideline, bruh. Y'all the ones keep telling me coaching is the only thing that matters. It's my contention that it's a combination of both, but that's neither here nor there or anywhere.
You better not make it because you know why you made that argument. You know why that came to be.
I don't care.
This ain't the time to bring that up. This ain't the time to revisit that one. This ain't the time to revisit that statement or why it came to be.
Cut me in and cut yourself out. Okay, how about that?
Yeah.
Anywho, we already know Kansas City gonna be there. And I don't really need to go no further with the Bengals and the Bills. We know how that's probably going to shake out too. You know, Josh Allen. Because I'm to be honest with you, that AFC Championship,
which one?
Bengals KC.
The rematch, the one that happened the next year, where they got that call, where they got that suspect call.
Well, that's the NFL though.
Yeah.
Listen. They can fix anything but the weather. Okay? Arnold Big Bankroll Rothstein said that when he fixed the 1919 World Series. All right. They've been fixing the weather. They've been fixing everything. No sporting event is completely left up to chance. I keep telling y'all that. Okay. But anyway, I can see Kansas City being there because of Mahomes. As long as Mahomes is upright, he for the most part, he's gonna be there.
Yep.
The Bengals, who they facing, still a crapshoot.
You want some water?
No, I don't. Because that ain't water. What you drinking?
It's water.
No, it's not. I know what you're calling it, but that ain't. Yeah, all right. Got you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, light a match. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, put a match over it. That's what I thought.
We'll see. My eyes won't be glassy.
All right.
Okay. You'll be stumbling over your words in about 47 minutes.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. You just do that over there, sipping. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, the folks ain't gonna like this, but I'm telling you right now, I think it's gonna be Pittsburgh and KC in the AFC Championship.
What do you see from Pittsburgh that say that?
TJ Watt.
All right, that's enough. Hey,
and to add insult to injury, I'm 55 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The Steelers ain't had a losing season in my lifetime. Okay. That's because I mean, don't get it twisted. Now we make a lot of predictions and picks and all that type of stuff, and a lot of it got to do with pedigree, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, the Steelers and I'm ironically speaking, ain't had a losing season in 50 some odd years, bro. Yeah. Can you take that? Would you put money on that?
Yeah,
okay. All right. All right. And I know Justin Fields is not the passer, the pocket guy, Peyton Manning. He ain't that right. He ain't supposed to be because he's Justin Fields and that's Peyton Manning. Duh. But anyway, I know that the NFL says you're supposed to do it this way, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and man, whatever way it take to get the job done. Because they won that game. That was an 18-10 ugly game. We're gonna get into it. But the bottom line is they still winning. Yeah. How many coaches have the Steelers had in your life? Okay.
So to be accurate, to be accurate, they've had 6 losing seasons.
Oh. And how many years of existence?
I have to go back. You know what? Actually, the late 60s were not kind to them.
Exactly. That's because Paul Brown I like, somebody on the show likes to always infamously say, these ain't your grandpappy's Browns. You darn right. Because my grandpappy's Browns had Otto Graham, Golden Graham, and Graham Lewis.
Yeah, the 60s wasn't kind to them, but basically
because the Browns was ruling the 60s, bro. And Jim Brown.
Yeah, so soon as 1970, they were 5-9. 1971, they were 6-8. But since 1972, they've had 5 losing seasons.
Bruh, and this
is 1972. Right.
2024.
Exactly.
Now on the flip side, what can you say about the Browns? Never
the Browns
mind.
have had 5 winning seasons since 1972.
Okay, got you. Yeah, shout out to that. Okay. While everybody talking about we hating, yeah, y'all just hate that we telling the truth. Anywho, let's move on over to the NFC side, baby. On the top half over there, we got the Lions and the Eagles. Hey man, when we get to our NFL Week 1 recap, it's something I'm gonna use the Lions and the Rams as an example. I watched that game from start to finish. But what I'll say now about this, hey man, the Lions ain't no joke, man.
Oh, they're not.
The Lions ain't no joke, bro. And if that game actually happens, I don't care if it's in Philadelphia, or cream cheese. Give me the Lions, please. Who you got, Double J?
OKC.
What you talking about, OKC? This dude right here. This is unbelievable, Larry.
My man on the top.
I said the Chiefs.
We on the Lions.
We on the NFC side now. What you over there doing? Hey, look, don't let the sauce be your boss. I said the Lions and the Eagles. You talking about OKC.
Oh, man. Lions. That's easy.
Okay. Listen, Kevin Durant is not walking through that building. You talking about OKC. Gully, he said, hey, listen. Hey, Gully, and he said it with conviction, like OKC.
Yo, that's when the teacher is in their lesson.
Baby.
That's when the teacher's in their lesson.
And they call on you,
and you sleep, and they throw that eraser at you.
Oh man!
And you wake up, and you be like,
hey, and they didn't even dust that thing off all semester either.
Right? They didn't even, right? You just
you wake up. Not only is it foggy, but it's really foggy.
It's really foggy.
He said, and you looking like a powdered donut after the fact. Yeah, Gully, who you got?
Lions versus Eagles. Now, I think a lot was made of them like collapsing last season, and I feel like they're anxious to correct those mistakes. The Eagles, it was like 11-1, and then it all just they season ended early before they realized it.
Oh yeah, they did. They did run off a nice view.
Yeah,
it fell out. It fell apart towards the tail end.
So I don't see Dan Campbell and that team, the way they're built. That would be tough, and they're only getting stronger. I think that matchup would be competitive. All that to say, I'd actually pick the Eagles to win that.
I know you would, because you Slim Shady. What about the Washington Commanders?
That makes no sense because I'm talking about Detroit.
I don't care. I'm saying you Slim Shady because you shady.
Not because you no sense. I would pick Detroit then.
Okay then, Slim Shady.
See, Double J, you gotta help me out, man. See, he been glitching ever since he got that.
No, he can't help you. He don't even like Rasheed Wallace or Ben Wallace. So how you gonna help you?
He gonna call me Slim Shady because I'd pick the Eagles over the Detroit Lions.
Absolutely. Well, you better be glad you ain't Santa Claus because they be throwing snowballs at him in Philadelphia. I'm just saying. The Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who you got? Who would you pick in that?
Sure. Tampa Bay.
Why? You said Tampa. You said that too fast.
Baker, touchdown maker. Baker, touchdown. Nah, Baker Mayfield and
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that again. You're gonna dislocate something.
Listen,
over your disestablishmentarianism. What?
Listen, anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Right. Okay. Right. All right.
Yeah,
say it fast.
Spell it.
I did.
I-T. Okay.
Right.
You know what? No. But I'd pick the Bucks. Without hesitation over the Commanders. No disrespect to the Commanders in that sense, but I think the Bucks are just as complete a team, and I feel like the gameplay that Baker has and the game day leadership in the clutch. I think he's much more responsive in the clutch, much more capable in the clutch than in years past. I'd pick him. I'd pick him to win that, to lead that team, the Bucks, over the Commanders in a playoff game, especially if they're at home. No question.
Yeah, I do too. Jaden Daniels, I like him. I like his, I guess what they call it, the ceiling or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
You know,
potential.
The direction, potential. Like, the direction looks like he might be going. He look like a good fit for them.
Yes.
But the Bucks are, and if that matchup were to shake itself out, I did pick the Commanders to win the division, so I get it. But I'm picking the Bucks. And listen, say what you want about Baker Mayfield. Everybody that loves to use stats and stats only. Well, how many 4 touchdown games has this dude had? I didn't even know that when they brought that stat up.
Right.
He done had 4 touchdown games.
Yeah.
Or 5 or somewhere around there. I mean, hey, that ain't no accident. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to come back. We're going to take another cracky. Something
What?
like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Take another one.
That's what we finna do, man. We finna take a Mike Brewer lady,
bro. What's in your cup?
Hey, I'm not drinking.
Oh well, something didn't happen. I'm gonna check
Don't
the
worry about
smoke detectors.
Oh, please, here we go with that. Anyway, let's come back.
Cleaning the cracks on your pavement surfaces can take hours and be torturous on your body. Until now. Cracky Weed Removal Tool was designed specifically to clean pavement cracks in a fraction of the time, all while standing up. Cracky's patented design incorporates a 2-sided steel blade and is encased by a durable fiberglass shell. Simply use the large end to clean big gaps, then rotate and use the small tip for narrow gaps. Made in the USA, Cracky eliminates weeds to the root and is environmentally friendly. Cracky. Save your back while you clean your crack.
Yeah, we back. I just don't like. I get to play on words, but you know what I mean? They might say, hey, listen, that's got to be copyright infringement or something. I'm just trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Intellectual property thievery or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, yeah, I would take the Bucks in that one too, man. In
think of it this way: we're talking about playoff matchup. Do you realize? I don't know if you're aware. This was the week 1 game. The Bucks.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they laid
he threw 4 touchdowns against them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He laid a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
On them Commanders. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, for the first time since he's been in the league, Baker, he didn't have consistency at the offensive coordinators and assistants or whoever it is that's involved with the quarterbacks, whatever it is over there. And that goes a long way. I'm not making no excuses for him. I hope they don't come off as such. But I mean, you tell me, if you, in layman's terms, at your everyday 9 to 5, get a supervisor that tell you to do your job this way, then next day you get a different supervisor telling you to do it this way. Then the third, I mean, my gosh, make up my mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? How are you supposed to learn anything when you got 5 different folks? It's such a constant change.
Correct.
Behind that. And, and learning the NFL playbook, I mean, my goodness, we done heard John Gruden, not John Gruden, excuse me. Is it John Gruden?
You was right.
John Gruden. John Gruden. Yeah, he reeled off one of his plays. Brad Johnson, the veteran, was having trouble picking up his stuff. So if you're changing an offensive guy, every other week, you can't expect the student to come out and get an A.
It's the same as every year you going to work as a principal engineer at each of the 4 different major Japanese manufacturers. Just say, hey, I'm the principal car engineer at Honda. Then next year you at Toyota. Then next year you at
Everybody's designs and specifications are different.
Right. It's all cars, and they all have engines. They all have same components, and they're all supposed to just go. But no, philosophy is totally different, and you got to understand and respect that. And then it takes time not only to learn the philosophy, but then to learn the momentum. Like, hey, when would this play that you design really work best for us? Based off the team we got around. All of those variables, they miss them.
Absolutely. Double J, who would you have in that matchup?
He probably say the Cleveland Spiders.
I ain't no telling.
The Washington Generals.
All right, yeah. It's apparent that you over there, you've been sipping long before the show came on the air, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's apparent. Yeah, okay, the Washington Generals. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't even want to hear no soliloquy on that. Okay. Double J A.
versus Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle, San Francisco. I mean, Geno was playing a whole lot better than what he had when he first started out. To me, his situation, and it's still being written, if you would. Jury's still out, but as of right now, his situation, in my opinion, is akin to Chauncey Billups' situation, just simply or in terms of when Chauncey got drafted by the Celtics out of Colorado, I believe it was Colorado.
Yeah.
It didn't look right, and there was some folks who was like looking at their stopwatches or looking at their timepieces, like, what, that dude is a bust. Lo and behold, the Pistons pick him up, and now he go from this close to being a bust to big shot Chauncey. You get what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, Hall of Famer, right?
So, in other words, right now, to this point, what it looks like is stay away from media hype when these guys get drafted and so on and so forth. Because at the end of the day, it takes time in the NFL, especially for a guy to develop. Okay? There are exceptions to the rules. Ryan Leaf, Slim Gully, them guys, you know what I'm saying? They are exceptions. But it takes time for a guy to develop because Geno is far better now than he obviously was when he first got drafted. But even still, Kyle Shanahan over there, I don't see no reason why they don't even get back to the NFC Championship. But in this case, the PFT folks, they got the Bucks right there in the NFC Championship. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't see the Packers. I definitely don't see the Packers. And then, I can see the Lions. Man. Wow.
The Lions Chiefs Super Bowl?
No, I'm just looking at the NFC side just in general. The Lions, the Bucks, and the 49ers.
Yeah. I think are the front runners.
Are all with
now, would you have it in that order? Like in terms of likely the favorites. The Lions first, the Niners.
I'd have the Lions, the 49ers, and then the Bucks. And to be honest with you, Christian McCaffrey, and don't get it twisted, I'm definitely not one of those people, especially having been around NFL players up close and personal in locker rooms and training facilities and such. You get a different perspective. I'm not one of them folks that will sit here and tell you, the best ability is the availability, or he can't stay on the field. When I hear people say that, I ask them, "Are you consider the nature of the sport?"
Right.
I mean, really, these dudes is out here on the every day. This is life or death, and I mean, it's trauma on every given play, on any given play or every play.
Every play ends in a car crash.
That's what I'm saying. You sitting here talking about they can't stay on. That's asinine to me. That kind of talk. But anyway, I will say just barring injury or something significant, because CMC is kind of dealing with something again.
Yeah.
And what he's dealing with, I think it's a hamstring or something like that. If or some that kind of stuff can be lingering, and he is a significant piece to what they do.
I hate that.
What you mean?
I don't like when we talk about pieces. I don't like referring to players.
Well, when I say, I'm with you. It's not all right. Well, he is a significant part of what they do.
Okay.
Is that better?
Perhaps. Yeah.
Oh man, get out of here, Mr.
No, I'm gonna tell you because I was.
No, don't tell me nothing.
I'm gonna tell you.
Can't handle the truth.
No, I'm gonna tell you. This is why I don't like the word pieces, because whenever they say it, it's always said like, here's the star and here are the pieces around him, as if none of them other guys had mamas that delivered them through labor. But somehow the star is the one that was actually a human that was born. Secondly, if we switch gears to when we talk about,
so what you're not giving, they said don't not give credit to the help,
right? Like even because it's like, here's the thing, there's something particularly in the NBA whenever we talk about stars and pieces around them, there's something that Robert Horry, Steve Kerr, and John Paxson can do that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal cannot.
I thought you said we want to talk about LeBron James.
All right, we don't have to. We can exclude him from.
No,
this.
I'm just saying. No, right. Don't include him. I'm just saying. You told me not to bring him up, and that's what you did. Yeah, may the force be with you too.
Listen.
Shout out to my man James Earl Jones, who recently passed here. You know what I'm saying? Darth Vader, baby. You know what I mean? He made that role what it is, because Yeah, and Mufasa. Oh, come on now. That's what goes what's already understood, and it need not even be explained. But yeah, that Darth Vader role, because the guy who was auditioning for that role in The Voice, he was terrible. I didn't know that until a couple days ago. But I'm glad J.A.J. was the man. But go ahead, finish your thought. I said J.E.J.
You said J.A.
You know what?
You did.
Yo, Mr. Grammarly, you finna make me say something profanatory up in here, boy. Go ahead on with your continuation.
What I said is there's something that Steve Kerr, Robert Horry, and John Paxson, for example, can do that Kobe, Michael Jordan, let's say even LeBron, there's something that they cannot. You know what they can do?
Okay. What?
They can be expected to make shots cold. They might get
like Ray Allen.
They might get 5 touches a game, but they are expected to go 1 for 5, 2 for 5, or when that moment happens. For LeBron and Kobe, it's
Ray Allen. Why you didn't say why you leave Ray Allen?
We can say Ray Allen. We can say because see,
what about Sean Elliott? Why you leaving them guys out?
I look at Ray Allen more so than like, that's who he became, but he was remember the start of his career he wasn't always a spot shooter, anchor supplement. Like he was elite.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that's right. Ray. That's right. My bad. Ray, I thought I was putting it in the context of saving the moment type of deal.
Yeah, but it's right. So in that case, I do agree with you. My point is perhaps LeBron and those guys and Kobe and Jordan were capable, but that was not ever the expectation. They are going to warm up during the game or be hot. Basically, they have touches. Those other guys that have cemented legacies and cemented championships have done so. I only saw 4 minutes of a 48-minute game, and in 4 minutes, I'm 2 for 3, and we win a championship. Robert Horry, John Paxson, Steve Kerr.
Okay, and in those moments, they have moments that I won't say they are signature players, but they made a signature play in a signature moment of a signature game.
Exactly.
You know
so for that reason, I don't like to talk about an anchor guy and pieces around him. No.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That makes sense. Dang, bro. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that moment because it's not often that you kind of,
I'll just give you time to keep speaking. I'm gonna have another one.
You know what? That's right there. That's why okay, right. That's why you drinking plum baby food anyway. Double J, where you at? You still with us?
Yep.
Okay, so Detroit, Tampa Bay, San Francisco. What order would you put them in terms? Hey, shout out, we got a little baby. What's up? What's up, man? Is that boy or girl? I can't really tell. I ain't got my glasses on.
My niece, yeah.
Hey, little mama. Hey, you got another You got another pacifier for Gully down there?
I don't need one.
Eating baby food, baby plums, strained peas. Yeah, there you go, baby girl. That's right. Grab the mic, baby. The mic is hot. Yes. The mic is hot. Yeah. So I'm just saying, what order would you put them in, Double J? Because I can see any one of them three. Any one of them three could be in. I don't see Green Bay in the NFC Championship. Jordan Love is a talented NFL quarterback, no question, and he works well with what he has. But he keep throwing off that back foot, and he's gonna be back on the bench. I'm just trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So just between the Lions, Packers, and Eagles.
No. Lions, Niners, and Bucks. Tampa Bay.
Likelihood to win the
to face each other in the NFC Championship.
I would definitely go Lions and Niners, and then Tampa.
Yeah,
in that order.
That's what you said, Barbershop, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I said Lions, Niners, Tampa. He said Lions, Tampa, Niners. Yeah, that sounds like Fox Echo Trot, baby. You know what I'm saying? Black Hawk down. You know, I'm trying to tell you, baby.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whiskey. Tango Foxtrot.
Boy, you and these doggone drinking references. My gosh. Double J, let them give him. He get the pink slip. Bring the baby back. Bring the baby back. My gosh, let her take his place. Is that your niece?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say, Double J, what you been doing over there? You been Club
He'd
Shay
be
Shan?
Omari if it wasn't.
You
He'd
know
be
what I'm saying?
Omari if it wasn't.
I'm just saying, over there, Club Shay Shan, you know, he just now letting us know, you know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? Little John Witherspoon for you. I'm just saying, bam, bam. It's all to the GO. I was getting ready to say, I was getting ready to get on Miss A, like, you ain't tell your boy. You know what I mean? So I was bringing in another little pitter patters, little feats and something, but go ahead. So at the end of the day, give me your AFC and NFC championship matchups right now from this screen.
I definitely think a rematch of last year. Give me Niners, Lions on the NFC.
I'm taking Niners, Bucks.
And then on the AFC, I'll go Chiefs, and I think it's too soon for Harbaugh's guys. I go Chiefs and Ravens.
Sure.
Didn't sound like it. On the AFC side, I got Chiefs, Steelers. And on the NFC, the NFC side, I got I'm gonna go Lions, Niners.
See, one thing about
the Bucks defense, the Bucks defense on the back end it's not what the Lions and the Niners defense is.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair. See, I think
that will come into play.
Yeah. See, what throws things off is the way the seeding is. Right? Because remember, think about last year. The Browns were the higher ranked seed, but since they didn't win their division, they were on the road. So because of those sort of, it's hard to say that we the matchup I would like to see would be perhaps the Lions and the Niners. I mean, I'm sorry, the Bucks and the Niners in the conference championship. But if seeding goes, if there's a misfire with the seedings, we might see that in the divisional where they could be higher ranked. But that being said, I still would pick right now, sight unseen, without further analysis. I'm picking Bucks Niners in the NFC championship. I like the Chiefs versus the Texans in the AFC championship. Meeting together as 1 and 2. I firmly believe that the Texans will be the second best team in the conference.
I don't know. Jim Harbaugh already got J.K. Dobbins looking like he wasn't ever injured.
They lost one game already.
Who? The Chargers?
I think they lost to Oakland.
You thought that? That's how I know you sipping.
Yeah, they did. I swear they did. That's
okay. Well, I wouldn't swear. I swear you sipping.
I swear that. I think that wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. Bring the baby back.
Let me see.
Hey, little mamas. All right, then. Who you picking? Not D. Gully. I'm telling you that.
The Chargers, beat Oakland.
Yeah.
I see Oakland or Las Vegas. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oakland. Which way did he go?
All right, anyway. You just wait. We still got a lot of run time.
I'm just saying, man. All right, that wraps up our premature pro football talk playoff predictions. But I did want to get to a little bit of NFL.
We might as well pick who gonna win next year's Super Bowl while we at it, since we're way too early.
Well, I'm not doing that. That ain't what we're doing. I'm not. No.
About next season Super Bowl.
I don't care. Yeah, what about next season hockey? You know what I'm saying? Who you picking? The Montreal Canadiens and the Chicago Skyline?
The Las Vegas Golden Knights will be back.
Oh, wow. That was hard. Wow, really?
They'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Cut it out. Yeah, cut me in and cut it out. Anyway, right quick, I wanted to say, and it's some little bit of NFL news, the whole Tua situation. Ooh. Everybody is obviously passing off an opinion about David Tua. Yeah, I said David Tua. I know it's Tua Tagovailoa, but I'm not about to sit here and try to pronounce his last name.
You said it right. You ended up saying it right.
No, I did not.
Who
are you? I forgot you was Mr. Well, don't go here. Double J's, don't stop doing that. Stop messing with the camera. Stop.
That was the baby. She was sick of your nonsense.
Okay, wow, really? No, I don't think so. Babies, Jay love the babies, and the babies love Jay, baby. No, I'm saying to you, at the end of the day, I don't want to go back and forth about whether he should have slid or whether she tried to avoid a hit, because we say that about a lot of quarterbacks. you know, and in a bang bang moment, you just never know. But I thought it was really, really, I don't want to say eerie. I just thought it was like, it was a wild moment that it was DeMar Hamlin who also was involved in that play.
Right.
And just imagine what's going through his mind, maybe.
Hamlin?
Knowing Hamlin.
Yeah.
Knowing, you know, what he just experienced.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And then to see Tua laying there, what they call, what is it? It's something they call when his arms are outstretched like that. What is it called? I can't think of the name. It's a term for what when you get concussed. Yeah, look that up for me right quick. I had it on the tip of my tongue, but there you go. 55 again. Metamucil moments. It's a term that they use for it. But well, let me ask you all this. Have you all in playing sports have you all ever had a concussion?
No, I don't think I've had one.
Well, based on the rock to the temple and me going and taking a very long nap after, I think that would be safe to say yes.
Yeah, I did. In a hoop game, guy got a steal. We were meeting, you know, coming like at, you know how you come at you probably can't see my finger. You know, he was on one side of the court, coming down the right side. I was coming down the left side, and we were gonna meet at the basket. And I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block his shot, but I jumped prematurely. He stopped and bridged me. The gym floor that we were playing on at the time was like the floor in your elementary school cafeteria. Okay, where it serves as the cafeteria, but when it ain't the cafeteria, it's the gym. Bruh, yeah. I tumbled over him. I fractured my collarbone. All of this whole side just came down on the floor. Bruh, there was a sensation, a ringing, and it was a sensation. I can't put into words, but I was so jacked up because I hit the floor hard. I didn't even remember playing in the game.
Wow.
Seriously. They were like, man, you know, you was ball. I was like, what you mean? I don't play no basketball. I was like that for like 3 or 4 days. So imagine this, and that's just to put it in some little bit of perspective. Just imagine an NFL player, as we said earlier, trauma on every play, a car crash on every play, and these dudes are coming at each other because the idea is, hey, listen. They got a job to do. Every player on that field. And if he don't do his job, listen, if I don't do what I do, this is my bread and meat. If I don't do what I do, I don't eat.
Right. It's called a fencing response.
Fencing. There you go. Fencing. And if you see how he was laid out, he'd had a moment. It's like his body, the signals had like an open circuit type of deal, you know, like the circuit was interrupted. You know what I mean? But he was still there, but his fingers were all, bruh. I can't tell no grown man what to do or what not to do. But to hear fans on Facebook, like you care more about your parlays and your fantasies, man, we talking about a dude's life.
Oh, see, I heard a little bit of a different response. I heard everyone saying for him to retire.
No, bro. It was some fans. It was some fans talking about some. No, he'll probably be all right. Just need to go through the protocol, you know, whatever. And I'm like, no, this is his third one, and each one was like significant. Yeah, I'm with Antonio Pierce, bro. And not only did Antonio Pierce say what he said, but it's the expression on his face behind it. Like, man, nah, bro, you need that. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. You know, if anybody who would want to see him come back, NFL and fans included, shame on you. Shame on you. Because no matter how safe you try and make the game, the trauma is forever a staple.
Right. Yeah.
And dude, hang it up, bro. Because we've seen former NFL players like, look at Earl Campbell. You know, go look at his story and how he couldn't even walk down. Jerome Bettis. And these are just from the physicality of it, banging, you know, blinging your head. Oh, bro, man, bro. We see how boxers.
Yeah, like listen to James Toney talk now. It's so sad.
Exactly. Come on, man. 5-10 minutes from now.
Right.
He had 3 Come on, bro.
3 major concussions.
Major. No.
If I'm not mistaken, right? This was similarly. Didn't Steve Young deal with this earlier in his career? Concussions.
You mean when he was with Tampa Bay?
Yeah, or
he followed Doug Williams at Tampa Bay.
Right. No, or it was when he got to San Francisco that he had.
No. Yeah, I can't recall. But the only other player who comes to mind when it comes to the concussion things to that, maybe Bob Sanders, do I want to say? The safety for the Colts a few years back.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say that. But no, it's probably been a few more players. I mean, but come on, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we look at the aftermath, and I say it from a somber perspective, so to speak, but your Junior Seau's, may he rest. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
And then, you got people who be like, oh, man, he need to, bruh. You can't ask a player to do what they do and then expect them off the field to be able to turn that off.
Right.
And all the CTE cases and all that old type of stuff. Man, I told you about my dude, man. I was on the phone with him one day, man. Our good friend of the show played with the Browns and the Ravens, and a couple of other cats played with the Browns. I was on the phone with him, man. And I'm talking about in mid-sentence, he was like, yeah, man. So he said, man, that sprinkler, boy, was. I said, what? We were just talking about the Ravens. The sprinkler?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, no, man, and I was like, nah, bro. I said, he said, dag, man, that's what I was. And he didn't realize it. So come on, man. In case of Tua, bro, nah, man. I'm glad he got paid, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because on the flip side, ownership, they'll cut you in a heartbeat. Ask Sterling Sharp, did he get paid when he should have? You get what I'm trying to tell you?
Right.
No. The Dolphins will be all right. And I like what Mike McDaniel said too. Am I saying his name right? McDaniel?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, man, you the starting quarterback of your family.
Right.
Period,
right.
Bro. Family come first, man. I appreciate him for the time that he had with the Dolphins in Alabama and all of that. Just enough tape on him just to appreciate him. But man, go on, sit it on down, bro. Go on, sit it on down. Because I'm telling you, shoot, I had walked outside, and mine's happened 20 some odd years ago. I walked outside with socks on and boxers. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? My neighbors was like, oh, here you go again. Bring the gray van. Just saying. So yeah, go ahead on, sit it on down to it, I just pray somehow, some way, man, that, somehow or another. I pray that he does retire. And that his faculties, even though what happened to him for the third time again, that it's somehow later on down the line, he still has somewhat of enough of his faculties to enjoy his grandchildren. Yeah, possibly.
Correct. Yeah, the dangers of this, looking at this and looking at sometimes, a decade or 2 decades later, the symptoms, if you will, of CTE. Look at the damage it's taken. We see it actively, like in the behavior of Antonio Brown, for example, like indications and signs of damage.
Yeah, right.
And you don't want to see, you don't want to see that,
or even more. So think about Darryl Stingley.
Yeah,
what Jack Tatum did to him in a preseason game, and the man was in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. So that missed me with that. The best ability is availability. I don't want to hear that. Don't say that around me. I know too many players, and I ain't bragging. I'm telling you.
Right. This is a violent game for our entertainment. This is, for people who say that, they have to understand that sentiment is akin to you paying money to watch the Coliseum, to watch men, slaves, if you will, captives, fight to the death and fight for their lives against a host of heavily armored humans and animals that was trying to kill them for your entertainment. That's what that statement is.
It's life or death for me inside here, but for you, it's your amusement. The two just don't equate. I'm sorry. Double J, you want to have a last word up? You might as well hold that thought. We're gonna go take another little break right quick. Bring the baby back. She got a lot more to say than this guy down here below, and you obviously. You're over there nodding and bobbing. Bobblehead Johnson. You was just bobblehead week for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gully, he don't have his hat on, so all of a sudden.
Hey, do you happen to have any updates from that fight, by the way, Double J?
Oh, if you do, hold that till we come
Okay.
back. We're gonna take another break. We'll be right back, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Commander Goody, Commander Brown.
It's K Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report. I'm Harvey Diallo, and you watching the Shop Report. My name's Chris Murray, and you're watching the Shop Report. Oh, you're Jay Knight, you're watching the Shop Report. Braxton Key, you're dropping in on the Shop Report.
Barbershop Jay, Quentin Hines, Super Bowl champion. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm on.
Hi, I'm Mars Smith. We're from Mercury Stadium, and you're watching the Shock Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Commander Brown, Detroit Rivers Mountain Training, and I'm watching the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Doug Flynn of the New York Mets. Well, a few other teams, of course, too. And you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? I'm Rajay Davis, and you're watching the Shop Report.
How you doing? This is Nelson Figueroa, former Major League pitcher with a lot of teams. You're about to listen to the Shop Report.
Hey, this is Howard Johnson. You're watching the Shop Report.
All right, we are back. We're not picking those Super Bowl champions. I wanted to mention the Tua situation. We're going to move things, keep things rolling right along. Double J, go ahead with your thought.
Yeah, so just quickly, again, I side with you guys. It is a difficult decision. I have a feeling as a competitor, right? Sometimes you have to try to save the person from themselves. And again, I have a feeling this won't be the last we see of Tua. I think it's too early, unfortunately, in his deal that he would want to step away. But I do believe at the next CBA, there needs to be some kind of contract language written in. And I would go as far as to say on behalf of the league to say, if you've reached this certain threshold, because we've watched the NFL prevent players from being on active rosters. Right. It's an unwritten rule. And if they can do that, which is why, honestly, Antonio Brown's not on a roster. At least following his last stint.
Yeah.
And it's rather unfortunate with what he's going through now financially.
Do they even have the NFL? When you mentioned that, do they even have any programs in place for players after the fact? They probably do now. Now it's okay. All right, go ahead.
But unfortunately, so in circumstances like this, and obviously we've had very mixed feelings just on this panel here of guardian caps. And while it has been somewhat stated that it may have not prevented it, or some have drawn the conclusion that it would not have prevented it the way that particular hit occurred, we have to remember why he did that, why that type of football play was required. And it's because of the rule where if you start a slide, it's from that launch point. That is where you have deemed giving yourself up.
Right, but you can tell the way he was trying to get the first down.
Correct.
That's
so
why he didn't go feet first. He went head first.
Right.
If you go feet first, it's probably 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2.
Correct. And so, and actually, I believe it would have been 4th. And again, they were
maybe
trailing.
so. Okay.
Well, wait.
Right.
So
that's my bad. That's what I meant to say. 4th and 1 or 4th and 2.
So if he slid, what happened? Where is he down? Where is he down at?
Like
as soon as his feet become perpendicular to the ground.
No, as soon as it's indicated.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. What you mean? Oh, as soon as the slide is indicated, then that's where you're down.
Right.
So I don't know. Do they measure there?
Historically, why they had to change it was that it used to be where you slid and then where you were touched. But because it was clearly having kind of a positive impact and or late hits were occurring, in order to protect the quarterbacks, they said, no, okay, in order for fairness, we're going to make it based on where the slide starts. And so it forces a quarterback to now go forward. And therefore, that's where he turned his head trying to, again, avoid some of
that's what it looked like that to me.
It's unfortunate it was DeMar Hamlin, but let's not act like DeMar Hamlin went with the crown or something, trying to truly make a ton of contact. It was rather gentle out of, by comparison.
I'm surprised actually DeMar Hamlin is still playing.
Hey, me too. Like DeMar Hamlin in that instance, to me, he kind of like deadened his body almost, kind of like a wall. And Tua really was the one kind of initiated, but it was almost like one of the things he kind of like me and you, we don't know which way we're trying to get out each other's way. And we don't know which way to go. And with your momentum, it already was carrying you forward. And it was like, boom.
Yeah.
That's a tough deal, man. I just, I pray that somehow, some way, down the line, man, he maintains some type of faculty, man, because, and I don't say, well, you don't want to be at the mall with your wife and then you end up walking the other way with some other lady and she'd be like, what you doing? I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying, right. Like, hey, wait, no, you know what I mean? I want to still have some type of wits about him, man, again, for his grandkids' sake or whatnot. But I pray go out to the man and anybody else that play in the NFL, man. My hat go off to all of them dudes, bro. Again, it just bothers me when I hear people say he can't stay on the field. Man, this ain't badminton. This ain't basketball even.
Yeah, just to kind of conclude that point, either write in one of two things, which we've seen with guys like Alex Smith, and that was even something that I looked at. He had a year and a half, basically, of the contract left, which would have been about $35 million, if I remember correctly, and he decided to come back. Right. And obviously he wasn't himself, but it was more so him proving something to himself. And that decision cost him about $30 million, or at least 25 for that following year, because at that point he was medically cleared. So that allowed the team to move on from him naturally. And again, if you feel like you're set financially, great. But if for those that don't understand this either, when it is medical, they're allowed to, there's insurance policies there. And that's who ultimately pays that, not the team itself.
Right.
So put something in there to either fully guarantee those deals, right? We've seen this with guys like Ryan Shazier in the past. When someone truly has given it everything, then
give them everything and then some, NFL.
Then take care of them.
Yeah.
For that, because you are, again, when concussions were being discussed when I was in the quote unquote NFL family, right in that immediate circle, when I asked them, and the response was from one, we know what we signed up for, and the other one shrugged his shoulders. And that's, again, we all roll up our sleeves, whether you're an iron worker or an electrician. There's always calculated risk involved.
Yeah.
Right.
And we all make that very similar decision.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't really stare us in the face quite like that every single time.
Absolutely. No question about that. Good. I appreciate that. We're going to finish off, or should I say last but not least, we're going to get into this week one, NFL week one, should I say, recap. All right. Going to go over a few of the games here. Oh, WJ, you want to throw that thing up there? Oh, you know what? Well, all right. That's
here now.
Yeah, it's here now. Well, I can see that.
Slim Shady.
Okay. Double J, can you move the other box from the big box? Are you boxing out?
Boxing one.
No, you got to go up to the top. Yeah, thank you. Oh, shot.
I'm sure you know how to use computers, bro.
Yeah, it ain't the computer. Ain't that he don't know how to use computers? It's this Lucia. Okay, both of y'all been sipping on the sauce since we've been on this program.
Mine is full of water, sir.
Oh man, please stop it.
It is full of water.
Well,
full of
take a
drinking water from the shores.
That's 151 rum. That's what that is. Take a flamethrower to it. Yeah. Dang, that's a big gulp there, buddy.
Right. If it was something else, my lunch would be on fire. But it's water. H2O.
Hey, listen. You listen.
Hydrogen, 2 parts oxygen.
Listen, you can lie to your boss. You can't lie to me. Okay?
I am my own boss.
Yeah, lie to yourself. That's what you're doing right now. You're lying to yourself. Talking about this H2O. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, what's that the equivalent for what?
Meanwhile, look at these scores here.
White Hennessy. I'm just saying, I wouldn't know nothing about.
You know a whole lot about alcohol you don't drink.
Yeah, because I used to, bro. Trust me, I was off the wagon, rolled under the wheel. The ones that be in Buffalo. I'm just saying. They're talking about that's where it come from, circle of wagons, because they were trying to save me.
Man,
okay. Hey man, let me ask you a question though. You got the hat. I see you got the hat on. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? You got the shop report. You bought the merch. Y'all. I'm saying. But what size did you get?
I got a large.
That's a large. It looked like a beanie. Anyway, let's go over some of these.
You know what? I did warn him, however. So for those,
you didn't warn me about the hats. You warned me about the shirts.
I could only speak
well,
to hat,
you should have. You should have warned me about this.
Nah,
you know what?
For those that, yes, if you go to the merch store, certainly go a size
hey, listen, you ain't,
on anything.
Listen, you ain't hurt nobody's feelings. You probably can breathe now. Look at your forehead expanded. I'm trying to say, oh my God.
Oh man.
So they yeah, I'm just saying it was squashed in there. Anyway, let's do this week 1 recap. But before we do that, let's take another little break. We're gonna get y'all a little merch situation right there. And then we come back.
You just dog walking my hat, and now you gonna sell merch behind that?
Absolutely.
That's a genius marketing strategy.
Well, first of all, I'm a genius marketer. Okay?
Yeah, say that again. What was that word?
I don't have no idea what I just said. Stay out my business, because it's not for your business. We'll be right back, y'all, in 43-28, baby. Hut.
What it do, sports fans? It's your man BSJ from the Shop Report. And guess what? The shop is now open for business, baby. If you're on Facebook, go to our fan page, The Shop Report. Click on More, and then Shop to view all products. Or if you're on Instagram, click on the Shop tab to see all our products. I mean, what you want me to do? I'm selling merch here.
All right. That's right. Get your top hat, bucket list hat today. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you get the right size, because I don't want nobody's foreheads to be, I don't want no shrinkage, no Beetlejuices and nothing like that. But anyway, in that Thursday night game, I think we might have talked about the Chiefs and Ravens a little bit there. But again, Lamar can't look like Lamar been looking when every time he go up against Mahomes. We know Lamar is extremely talented and all that kind of, and I'm not about to go into whether he a pocket passer and all that. I don't care about none of that type of stuff. What you got to do is you can't let the jitters get to you, Lamar. You just can't do it. You know what I mean? Because right now, the Chiefs, man, they stay on the mountaintop. They're on the mountaintop. They are. In that Green Bay Eagles game, the NFL is just another reason why I say that they really don't see the players as no more than commodities. Because that field, how do you have your players playing on that field, bro?
Yeah.
And that's not rhetorical. I'm asking the question.
It's just figuring out, okay, well, guys play on it. Like the sport is different. The sports are different. Football is played entirely differently than soccer, than football. So the field needs to be suitable. Like in the NFL, teams that don't have grass, they have specially designed and treated turf surfaces made suitable for them to play.
Wait, is the one in Arizona, is that real grass? It's got to be, because it's got to be, because they roll the whole field outside. You ever seen how they do that?
No.
It's interesting. You should go check that out. But I didn't know they did that. The whole one end of the stadium opens up all the way. I mean, it take about 48,000 years, but they roll the whole field outside. But go ahead. What were you saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, the idea of it is the fields that the players play on are specially designed for that sport. To simply say, we could just bring yes, David Banner for sure. Like
that's all deep. All DB weighing in, baby. DB, what it do, baby? Yeah, that field was terrible, bro.
Yeah,
because listen,
it's too much of a
players are the product.
Reward.
That's what the players are the product. Did you imagine how many fantasy owners? Boy, listen, let one of them star players that folks got in fantasy get hurt because the NFL, because the field was garbage.
And that happened. That's what happened.
I know. I'm talking about, like somebody really, really significant. I mean,
Jordan Love.
Well, I mean, was that really he went down because of the field? Really?
Well,
I thought it was a tackle. Really?
No, I think the idea of it is the reason why that tackle happened or whatnot had to do with his foot was planted in such a way that when he got when the tackle disrupt, it caused.
Okay,
it was a result of the damage.
Yeah, it didn't have the type of give it gave wasn't it shouldn't have gave it that way.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
The Steelers and the Falcons. Well, we just said what we said about the Steelers. I mean, they ain't had a losing season in my life. I want to talk about the Falcons more so. Was this Double J, you wanted to say anything about the two previous? My bad. Well, I can't see you, so I don't even know you're there. Oh wow.
Yeah. So
bring the baby back.
Yeah, she's coming.
Oh man, this guy right here. This dude right here, right quick. We're gonna do a show on this. Stop scrolling. We're gonna do a show on this. I gotta bring this back. We did a hip-hop special, some clicks back. This dude right here swears up and down that Big L is not in the hip-hop top 10, but Eminem is top 1 in the top 10. And you ain't just almost lost your star quarterback. You lost your mind is what you did. And that ain't almost. Yeah, I know. Don't y'all ain't even got to answer it. Look, Double J went off the screen again. He's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Let me go sip on something. Yeah, I'm with you on that too, Double J. But what was you gonna say about the two previous games?
Well, I just echo your guys' thoughts on the field conditions. I told you they have enough planning ahead with these, especially with the desired upcoming expansion of international games.
Yeah,
that there's enough neutral sites that are not in use. Again, South America, you might shelf that for maybe 3-4 more weeks or into November, as an example. In
but
that way,
NFL Europe over there too, though. Remember, NFL Europe was a league or Europa.
Well, correct. But what I'm saying is, with the soccer leagues themselves, they're not utilizing things like Wembley Stadium at that early in the season.
Got you. Okay,
not consistently at least. So you could throw it there rather than say Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, just because of its convenience, or when they're playing home games and might have some field condition issues. But again, with the Sao Paulo league that they're in the Brazil Serie A, or Premier League rather, for them, that you're in the middle of a season. Like, name a middle of a season of anywhere that it's A1 conditions. Like most
if you could put a man on the moon, okay, Starlink or whatever it is that's going on right now, unfortunately them people ain't got home yet. Shame on you, Nascal. You can do something about the field conditions. I'm not buying that.
We
got cell phones that China got robots that bring you breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a midnight snack. Okay.
Well, we got revolving sushi. We're getting there.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Yes, I don't want to hear about can't do nothing about no doggone grass. Guess Scott Turf Builder.
They need more buy crackies.
There you go. Absolutely.
Oh my God. Really?
Absolutely.
Man, they'll be out there to the crack of dawn. Anyway. D Banner said, yes, let's have another hip-hop show conversation. Yeah, we will. No question about it. But it's gonna be strictly top 10. Okay.
Well, according to our co-host here.
What co-host? Gully?
Guy below. Yeah. He acknowledged that Andre 3000 is lesser than Kendrick Lamar. So let the
what?
I cannot let you speak for me ever again.
Okay,
that is not what I said.
No, Gully, no, we can't go down the road right now.
Y'all been doing this right now.
No, we can't go down. No. We too long.
I think you were half asleep by that point, but that's all right because we
that's not what I said.
Okay, hold it. Just stay. Listen, gentlemen, go back to your corners. Okay, this ain't Canelo and Bud Crawford right now. I'm trying to tell you, that's not what we're doing right now. But trust and believe, we're gonna get to it because Rob Billy be saying some ridiculous stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I think he just like to hear himself talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talking about he was DB Cooper. Yeah, all right. Well, where's the money at then? And why are you working where I'm at? I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyway, in his other life, save me. Yeah, I saved it. I ain't trying to hear that. My question though about the Steelers Falcons. My question is more so about the Falcons, man. I mean, they done went and made all these wholesale changes. got Kirk Cousins, Penix draft. I mean, the whole nine. You know, the expectations, because I got some cousins that live down in Atlanta. They was hyped.
Yeah.
So is what we saw against the Steelers, who don't even know the Steelers have 2 quarterbacks, but don't really have one.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And the Falcons got Kirk Cousins at 100, and who's supposed to be the one, and he laid one. I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
So is it an aberration, or what we looking at here, or is this like, you know, telling? What you think, baby girl? Oh, she's snacking right now. Let your boy get a little snacks right there. Hey there, little mama skis. What's happening there, little baby games? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? She ain't paying me no mind. That's crazy. Come on, go. Oh, man, stop it, man. Go to bed. Go lay down and rest your neck right now. You know what I'm saying? It's nap time for you anyway. Okay? It's past your nap time. You know what I mean? Walking around there with your doggone belly hanging out. Man, don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Falcons, bro. Hey. I don't know.
All that noise I made about the conflict of interest that it posed, either it's come to fruition to what I was saying, or it's a case, or the more likely scenario is y'all was right for them going. See, you know what, Jay? Nah, you said this. Nah, bro. No, you know what? Me and you about to put the gloves on, and you're gonna go come out there and clarify to everybody on the shop report what I said, because that's not what I said.
Listen, hold on. But let me say this.
Hey, check the tape, folks. Turnbuckle.
He was lesser than.
Listen.
I said.
You said
no.
You
Don't
said,
say
well, you didn't have elbows.
No,
don't say that.
no.
Because you do this to me. Yeah, you do this to me. Yeah, we had this
I don't
earlier.
do this to you.
Yes,
No.
Stop it.
No.
Yes,
I don't tell you. I don't admit that y'all said something y'all totally didn't say it. Well, like it's gospel. No,
you do. First of all, who is Sick Mitt?
What?
Man, don't disrespect Eminem greatness. Eminem had a ghostwriter. Who's great? And don't tell me if he was really great.
He saw a TikTok today, and now all of a sudden he talking about like he said this for years. That I told you, man. That iPhone be glitching. Man, you gonna stick to the subject. Double J, I got heat for you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And you listen.
Hey, don't show no more Rob Billy's comment.
We need to finish what we said on the show, and we might just go live after this, okay? Because y'all need to hear this.
Okay. Well, anywho, them Cardinals, that Cardinals Bills game. I don't even know who I picked in that game in our pick'em, but
Kyler Murray. Out.
Well, I don't care. You can go look at it. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of none of y'all. Okay, I survived Shawshank. You look really adorable in your Cleveland outfit. Oh, he disrespectful. Hey, don't show no more of his comments. Don't show no more of his comments. You know, don't. Really, y'all gonna do it again? Really, that's so disrespectful. Kyler Murray. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he's not responsible for getting.
Okay, that's Double J's boy. Kyler Murray, Double J. Don't tell you talking about checking the tape. Don't make me. You're a brother.
Yeah, check the
don't
tape.
Don't make me have to go pull the tape. That's your boy.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's your boy. Yeah, for right, straight up. Gonna talk about something you ain't throwing to Marvin Harrison because of what? What did he say? Tell us, Double J, what your boy Kyler Murray said. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He said he's not responsible.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how does the wide receiver get the touches then?
Yeah, DB, we're gonna have one. Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? What you mean, Gully? That's not what I said. That's what Double J heard from what I said. There's a difference. Oh my gosh. Here we go. What are we looking at?
This is last week's pick'em.
Oh man, I don't care nothing about. I already know I'm at the bottom. It ain't how you start. It's how you finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can
we go back? Wow.
Hey, he talked all that smack about Green Bay and then picks him.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Well, hey, listen. I'm allowed for a faux pas. Okay.
Yeah, you a grandpa.
All right. Yeah, Paul, exactly. I don't make no shame. What you do is you just keep on living. That's what you do.
Hey, why don't you flash real quick?
Hey, that's the first letter in the alphabet.
Week twos, so we can see where we at. Did you make your pitch yet, Barbershop?
I'm not sure. Did I?
All right. It don't show us. Okay, it only shows
Oh
Unless
yeah,
you go
it's,
to
got, yeah,
manager
it's after
mode.
the fact.
Yeah,
Unless you
no,
go to
no,
manager
we're not
mode.
showing mine.
Oh, you
Yeah,
ain't showing
of
yours.
course we ain't gonna show yours. Where you at? I know you ain't in. I know you ain't. How you gonna show the pics like you all up in first place or something? Man, this dude right here is ridiculous. Anyway, can we get back to the week one so we can finish recapping? Yeah, Kyler Murray. Listen, how do you say what you said after the Cardinals drafted Marvin Harrison?
And after
Arguably,
Double J did as early as he did.
okay,
Breaking his
well,
own rule.
okay, well, that's Double J's fault. I'm just saying, don't blame me. Okay, I'm just here for the peanuts. Marvin Harrison is arguably he is a generational talent at that position.
He can't. Well, remember, in college, yes. Now we fully expect that he can duplicate that at the pro level. But let's be real, right? He's got to get. We got to
get the football. How we gonna see
Yeah.
anything if Kyler Murray talking about I'm throwing to whoever open? Marvin Harrison was wide open on that play.
Right.
He was wide open right down the right sideline.
You need? Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Man, you talking about, listen, I don't remember what Kyler Murray said verbatim, but what he said, I said, man, if that sounds like something Rob Billy would say. You know what I'm saying? Same guy that told me it ain't about whether or not if it should make sense. It don't matter that it don't make sense. Really? Okay, well, here's your 35 cents back. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in this theater no more. You know what I'm saying? You stay outside. How you gonna say what he said and they drafted Marvin Harrison? That's like Tom Brady not throwing the Gronk. Man,
Right.
come on. So Kyler Murray, let's say you got Larry Fitzgerald. You ain't gonna throw it to him either? You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford even knew to throw it to Megatron all the time. Now, I'm not saying do it to where defenses be like, oh, okay, let's bracket this guy to death, unless you Randy Moss. Don't matter how many players got on him, he's still gonna catch it. But I'm just saying, 3 catches, 130-something 6 yards and 3 touchdowns against who? I don't know. They're Randy Moss when he's with the Vikings. But anyway, Kyler Murray, that sounded terrible. I don't think the Cardinals gonna go nowhere this year. You know what I mean? No wonder they gave Kyler Murray homework assignments. Talking crazy. Out here sounding like Rob Billy. Anyway, Titans and the Bears. Are we surprised that because Caleb Williams looked like Rob Billy and D Gully and Double J on a weekly basis, but still got the win?
Well, it was the Titans they were playing.
So what that's supposed to mean?
That's exactly the point. How do you look that bad and you still winning? That's a reflection on the Titans.
Wow.
But the Bears have this in their history.
You said they're missing Mike Vrabel?
The Bears can be inept offensively and win. The Bears are probably the best inept offensive team to win games of all time.
I don't think so. You need to recheck your list. I think the Browns is on there too.
No,
since 99, absolutely.
An inept offensive team to win games. No, I remember the Bears. The Bears,
they
were who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Remember, rest in peace.
Man, you kind of look like Dennis Green too. You know what, my man Denny?
This been fun, y'all. We got to run. Y'all check us out.
Then run. Yeah, no. Anyway, you got the runs. Patriots, Bengals.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that one. I think we can end it. Yeah. Bring yourself back. Yeah, put the knees away.
Don't run now.
This screen.
Get
on this screen, Double J. You
don't run now.
You know why you got to take all this heat? You got to take all this heat because your boy Brother Rich ain't here either.
Absolutely. So give it, got to get him.
So
get him for Brother
how
Rich
about that offensive coordinator, Alex Van Pelt? Right.
Go ahead, Gully. No, Double J. Don't do that. No, take your whooping.
The offensive coordinator, Alex Van Pelt, and the journeyman quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, putting a whooping on the Cincinnati Bengals in front of their home team. The offensive coordinator.
I don't know about the score was 16-10. So you telling me the actual how it played out is not indicative of the score?
Correct.
Or the score is not indicative of how Alex Van Pelt performed? Because I'm still asking Kevin Stefanski, would you let Alex Van Pelt go to bring in Ken Dorsey, bum at Miami? Yeah, I'm saying it because I'm the you. I know what to do. And still call the plays. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, go ahead, Double J. I want to hear this.
I get further than that.
Yeah,
right.
I want to hear this. Yeah,
help me explain why they looked like an offense, why they looked like an NFL NFL type offense, an NFL type game,
one that was not inept.
Exactly. Yeah, like I can let you can go ahead and blame Deshaun Watson all you want.
Yeah,
But
we're not
after
doing
that,
this silence speaks the loudest.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is
Come
that?
on. Come on, Double J. I need some answers. Come
No,
on.
again, somebody pointed out earlier
Come on, Colonel Jessup. I need some answers.
what's
I
wrong
want
with
the truth.
Cincinnati.
Say what?
Said someone pointed out earlier that it was more of what's wrong with Cincinnati than what was right with New England.
Oh man, cut me in and cut yourself out.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Wow.
Yeah, of course. Well, you know what they say, Gully. Losers make excuses. Winners say check the scoreboard. Just saying.
Right.
Double J, should I show that? You see that comment? The last one?
No.
No? Okay. I'm just saying, you know, y'all more in tune with this than I am. Double J, stop scrolling. No, go back down. Stop it. Don't do that. Stop.
Yo, how did they and then how did they get in from here? How are we over there?
Who what
Double
happened?
J?
On Twitch.
Double J
got
that's what that is. Okay, got you.
Yeah, okay.
I thought that was something else. I thought that was another platform. Okay.
That Texans Colts, that game was a pretty good game. I watched a little bit of that as well. You know, CJ Steele's advertised, but are you kind of a little bit surprised? Did you see that throw Anthony Richardson made?
That's what I'm saying. I gotta give the Colts more respect.
Yeah,
for the team that they are. They are actually a pretty good team.
That AFC South not gonna be as easy. You
Right.
know, I don't. Well, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be come down to them too, because the Jaguars they probably gonna lose to the Browns by 40. Cincinnati had no weapons. Yeah, well, apparently New England didn't either because they only scored 16 points. Cincinnati should have enough to score more than 16 points. That's what I'm trying to say. We're not gonna take credit away from Alex Van Pelt, who, by the way, when Kevin Stefanski was out with COVID, called that game that Baker. I'm not even about to go down that road. We're giving Alex Van Pelt his flowers today, baby. Shout out to AVP.
Right.
Yeah, we're not gonna do what they do in the Laker land. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers could lose by 40 to Minnesota, but the first thing they're gonna talk about on the last take, and should take a take. You know what I'm saying? Did the Lakers lose? That's nah, we ain't doing that. Nope, ain't no cop outs. Nope, we're gonna get New England. We're gonna give New England their flowers because they took care of business when they wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I'm saying Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, ask the Browns how that working out. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco. Because if you think Jameis Winston is going to do for the Browns what Deshaun Watson can't or don't look like he can at the moment, that he didn't do Winston by throwing them 30 interceptions, you're wrong. Now, he might be a great town hall meeting gatherer.
Town crier, right.
Yeah, exactly. Win one for the Gibber. He good at bringing the troops together, but once he take that field, I'm smelling something, and it ain't salts. Anywho. Yeah, that Texans coach, I got to give the coach a little bit more credit too. Jaguars, Dolphins. The Jaguars were actually winning that game.
Yeah.
It took all, and listen, and that's why, remember now, the Dolphins got cheetahs, hyenas, and all type of stuff over there. They got a jungle over there, you know what I'm saying? At the skill positions.
Yeah.
Okay, they got Jaguars for real. And it was that close?
Right.
I don't know, man. And on the Jaguar side of things, does that tell you something going into this Sunday's matchup against the Browns? Tomorrow's matchup, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not the Browns is in for something. They can't figure something out. They in for something. They in for something. They in for a harsh reality.
Okay. I got a feeling though.
You think they're gonna win though, because it's just the nature of Cleveland.
I do. Exactly. I think they're gonna win the next 3. And then, you know, of course, it's gonna be a whole lot of Cleveland talk. Yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, and then I'll say, yeah, but that Dallas game told me a whole lot more about the Browns than Browns reeling off 4 wins in a row. Because what it said to me is, I don't care what the Browns' overall record is, and I don't have this in front of me. And you all feel free to look it up. Those watching, do your thing. Since Kevin Stefanski been the head coach, what's the Browns' record in games he has been on the sideline? Not when he had the COVID, it happens, against teams who are playoff caliber.
Got you.
See what I'm saying? If you at or barely above 500, I'm taking. So you can win against by NFL standards, the bums, so to speak. But it's, when you go up against them teams, you know, who right there or a little bit greater than you, what you looking like?
I mean, well, they did beat the 49ers last season.
Hooray!
49ers went to the Super Bowl.
Hooray! Good, good. But again, in your lifetime, Gully, ain't that what we see the Browns do?
Fair.
I will say this: as of late last season,
ain't that nothing?
Stefanski was 11-0 against teams that were animals that could not fly.
Oh man, listen, that sounds like something.
Sports Center stats.
Yeah, thank you. That sounds like something Stephen A. and Molly Krimwald or whatever her name is would say.
Animals that could not fly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. In other words, you know, hey, he was the first guy since the last guy that could tie his shoe faster than the other guy. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Well, animals. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, well, then they should be playing at the zoo because that's what they look like. Like Chris Canty said, the Browns put the fun in dysfunctional. Anywho, yeah. The Panthers at the Saints. My goodness, at this point, poor Bryce Young. You know what I mean? Because David Carr ain't all that, if you ask me. You know what I'm trying to tell you? And for the Saints to put up 47, oh my gosh.
Right.
What in the helatio?
I mean, 47. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, I feel bad. But ain't no telling, you know, I don't know. The Saints, I don't know. I don't know. Them beating the Panthers, you know, them too. I got to see them play against somebody that matters. The Vikings, Giants. Do you think the Giants, any one of y'all think the Giants regret not paying Saquon?
You know it. You know it. And it was almost disrespectful the way that they did it, the way they went about doing it. It was like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. And now they got to see that man at least twice a year.
Got to be more careful. I'm just trying to tell
right.
You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jacamiah Jones, more like Davy Jones Locker. Yeah, he threw out here because I don't even know who the Vikings got at quarterback. Who the Vikings quarterback? Exactly.
Willie Beeman.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, don't do the music video, please. Don't. Okay, that's what you did. Don't do the video. Don't, because I had to come out my Lawrence Taylor. Pull out my best Lawrence Taylor impression. Yeah. The Vikings are an enigma. You know, them beating the Giants, that was a given. You know what I'm saying? Double J, scroll, please. Would you scroll? Thank you very much. Are you with us? Oh, thank you. Okay, glad to see you still here. Raiders and the Chargers. I watched that game too, man. I don't know, man. The Gardner Cashew is a backup. He just is.
Gardner Minshew, man.
I said Gardner Cashew.
That man got a name, man.
Oh, man. DB, stop it. Now, you sound like Rob Billy. Be patient with Watson. Give him at least 3 games. Yeah, 3 games is winnable games that they should win. I'm asking anybody, and it ain't even about Watson. I'm talking about Kevin Stefanski. Since coaching is the end-all, be-all, Rob Billy. It's all coaching. It's all coaching. Well, if it's coaching is what it is, I don't miss me with that 2-time coach of the year. I don't want to hear that. I want to know what's Kevin Stefanski at the helm. What do the Browns' record look like since he's been there in games that he was on the sideline against legit playoff contending teams?
No, you got to say it right. Say playoff contending team. Just
exactly.
The playoffs.
Come on, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. He should turn the play calling duties over because to me, he's trying to turn Deshaun Watson into Kirk Cousins. You go look at Minnesota's offense. He was offensive coordinator the last 2 years in Minnesota.
Yeah,
and I'll say this. His offense ranked in his second year, the year before, obviously, he came over to the Browns or whatever it is. I think they ranked 8th. But if I'm not mistaken, that's because they had Dalvin Cook balled out that year. But the first year he was offensive coordinator, man, the offense was 1,900 out of 32 teams. I ain't trying to hear it. Y'all, man, sell that to somebody else. Sell that to the, guy down the street. You can't convince me. Yeah, you can't. No, I'm not buying it. Nope, I'm not buying what you're selling. Jim Harbaugh, though, on that Chargers sideline, you can already see.
Yeah,
this team is a reflection of him.
Gotcha.
Because when we get to it, when we get to it, because I got something else for all the Browns fans that all they do is Cleveland talk. I don't want to hear that. I don't know what the Chargers gonna do this year, but it's gonna be real interesting. with Harbaugh on that sideline. Since coaching is the only thing that matters, Rob Billy. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of air play today, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Antonio, man, you gotta. I want to see Antonio do well, bro. But it's the quarterback position. It's a quarterback-driven league. You got to have one.
Yeah.
Even if you got two, you still got to have one. Just saying.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right. Broncos, Seahawks. I thought Sean Payton had found his man in Bo Nix. Bo Nix didn't look like he shouldn't have been in the mix. didn't look right. What you saying?
No, it's the first game.
Oh man, I don't want to hear that talk either. It's only one game. Yeah, okay. That went.
It is. It's only. I mean, listen. Somebody got. Look, I mean, I know a football game can end in ties for sure.
They can.
It's game one.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, listen. Sometimes you can see what it is. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. And the game of the week, the Cowboys at the Browns. And here's the killer part. Dak Prescott didn't do nothing. Dak Prescott didn't even look like regular season Dak Prescott.
You saying he ain't look that impressive?
Yeah. What did the cow? I mean, did you watch the whole game?
I didn't watch the whole game. So
man, I watched the whole game. I mean, I was, clicking, had my clicker. But what did anybody help me on in case I missed something? What did Dak Prescott and the Cowboys do offensively that was so why? And again, this score is not indicative of the game either.
It was much worse then, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Much worse. 1 first down. Coach, 2-time coach of the year now.
Yeah.
Whose team was unprepared. The Browns were, and didn't play none of the people that you should have played. You didn't play them in the preseason. But all I keep hearing is 2-time coach of the year. What do it mean in the grand scheme? Not a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Yeah, then now go somewhere else and sing that song to the water cooler folks. Man, stop it. Yeah, the Browns better beat the Jaguars, and they better beat them by 3 touchdowns. That's what they better do. Huh? Hello? Yeah, Mary Hartsky. Yeah, that's right. Anywho, the Commanders and the Buccaneers. Double J, you gonna jump in here at any time? I mean, what you doing over there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, let us know. I mean, if you're still there.
Well, what your thoughts were on?
Oh my God! Come on, DB. No, you usually be coming with some heavy hitters. Don't do that. Browns are not fully healthy. What that listen, what that got to do with Kevin Stefanski and how many games he done won since he was 2-time coach of the year, and they was injured last year. The Browns weren't healthy last year, and he won coach of the year. Should have been DeMeco Ryans. What's his record against teams that's playoff contenders? Man, stop it. Cut me in and cut it out, bro. Losers make excuses. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What was you saying, Double J?
Just that, unfortunately, well, is it one game with Jaden Daniels? Because he wasn't finding scary Terry McLaurin at all.
Well, okay, but you can make the case he's a rookie, right?
Same with Bo Nix.
Right.
Okay, but in his rookie debut, Jaden Daniels looked to depart more so than Bo Nix, is what I'm saying.
He couldn't throw down the field.
Who couldn't throw down the field?
Jaden Daniels.
Because the Buccaneers was all over him. The Buccaneers front four is still foursome, but they ain't the foursome of the fearsomes.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
I couldn't say it no worse.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, really? Really? Put the bucket hat back on. How about that? Cover your face. Okay, so what you're saying is the Buccaneers aren't what we think the Buccaneers might be? You taking credit? Hold on. We're giving the Browns credit for an abysmal performance. Hey, first of all, Billy. Me and Barbershop, we in sync on this one. We not absolutely fans, absolutely at all. Man, don't pay no attention to him, man. Please, he be wearing a Packer T-shirt and a Cleveland Browns hat. Yeah, make up my mind. Wow, how about you do that, man? Nobody paying no mind.
No. It's just that it's tough love when they come out here. When it come to that team.
No, not him. He Cleveland talk all the way.
No, I'm talking about us.
Not you. Like, I'm not going to see you. Yeah, I'm talking about Rob Billy. Oh, I'm gonna bring my other dude on the show as bear witness. He's still right there. We was all at the time clock talking about the Browns gonna beat the Cowboys. I said, man, get a beard, man. Wipe your my gosh, settle down. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? The Browns gonna beat the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm putting money on it. Yeah, I'm big time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, where that money at?
I lost points on that. I picked the Browns over the Cowboys last week.
Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, well, that's why you ain't.
Wait a minute, was you the only one that picked the Cowboys?
I picked the Browns.
You picked the Browns. No, one person.
Jay, pull that. Matter of fact, yeah, pull that back up. Pull that back up because we got the Lions and the Rams last anyway. And there's something I want to say in particular about them because I'm about to kill all that Cleveland talk, all that optimism, and all that old bull. Excuse my French fries and profanitaries, but yeah, that's stop it. Go, y'all sell that to some, the guy down there who who eat pork. Oh, DB said to me, listen, you hear what he say? Sound like a Bengals fan. No, I don't. I sound like a fan who's sick of the foolishness. Okay. Who did I pick, Double J? I can't see that. Who did I pick? Either way, I was wrong.
Cleveland.
Oh, imagine that. But I'm sound like a Bengals fan? Okay, got you. All right, then. All right. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it'd be that way sometimes. That's how Cleveland fans do. It's called deflections. You know what I'm saying? And then which lead to interceptions. Okay. Yeah. Can we go back to the other screen so we can get up out of here? I got some things to do. Time for my Metamucil here in a minute. Last but not least with the Rams and Lions. All right. Did y'all see that game?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. Here's what I want to say. I'm using this game to make to draw a parable or as an example. Even though that was a good game, by the way, went to overtime. Even though the Rams lost, you can see the direction that they're headed. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
The Lions won. So in other words, no matter who lost that game, you can see which way they're going, or at least that look like they're going. Tell me when you watch the Browns and the Cowboys, which direction do it look like they're going? The Browns.
Backers.
Okay.
They didn't lose a close one.
Okay, thank you.
They look.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Y'all miss me with the Cleveland talk.
All right, I'll put it this way. We'll make it very succinct. What will happen is based off to tomorrow. Tomorrow, the way the Browns look, if they win, the fan base will have a sigh of relief.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Oh, so they are here. Versus like you get what I compared to the Lions and the Rams, their fans are like, yo, that was a good game. If the Rams fans like, all right, man, the Lions got us today, but we're gonna be all right. We'll see them. If we see them again, it's up.
Exactly.
The Lions is like, yo, we know who we are because look at the test that we just passed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. All that preseason talk coming in the season. Oh, we going to the Super Bowl, all of that. Then after they get their teeth kicked in with cleats, go kicked in the mouth with cleats. Oh, it's the one game. Oh,
How about the idea that, with all due respect, Jerome Ford led the league in carries for 0 or negative yards last year, but you didn't want to bring Kareem Hunt back.
Hey, listen, help me to understand this one question. This is what I mean by when is reality gonna get a seat at the table in this town? How, if you the Browns, you have all of that major turnover. You can't tell me that offensive line ain't missing Bill Callahan.
Right.
You have all of that turnover, coaching changes up and down the roster, all of that. And then not to mention, now I'm looking at Andrew Berry kind of funny too now. Because at the end of the day, them third round picks, ain't none of his third round picks panned out. I'm just saying, you have all that change, but yet and still, these folks over here talking about they going to the Super Bowl. Man, I ain't trying. Man, cut me in and cut yourself out.
Right. So
listen. This is how delirious he is. He says, "Stop! You don't represent Cleveland at work." I ain't representing Cleveland now.
Yeah, you are.
How?
Look at your hat and look at your shirt.
Bruh, that ain't listen. I buy it off the 99-cent rack.
It looks clean for 99 cents.
It is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
and plus, that's the Guardians anyway. So
yeah, exactly. Man, stop it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you right there. So anyway, that's our week 1 NFL recap. When we come back next Saturday, we're gonna catch ourselves up and everybody else up to speed with week 3's picks. Did I say that right? Yeah, because we got.
How we gonna do week 3's picks and we did week 1's recaps, but just week 2 is just like not gonna.
I know. I'm scrapping it, bro. Listen, you don't understand, bro. My feet hurt.
I'll get you.
Yeah, no, you about to get it. Is what you about to do. You about to get.
Nah, bro. I got gloves. 10
I
if you
don't
want to
care.
box, 8 if you want to fight. We can go.
Listen. I tried. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you like I told Khalil. Okay, when he start driving, I said just because you can put it in forward and reverse don't mean you know how to drive. You get what I'm trying to say? So just because you got a pair of gloves, that don't mean you can know how to box. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, would you like to find out?
Hey, listen, don't make me no never mind.
Free trials. I hand out samples just like I'm at Giant Eagle.
Please, Sam's Clubs are better.
Hey, them too.
Okay,
them
right.
too.
Well, I mean, you know,
we get a holiday special.
Man, please. Listen. Do I get a minute? Do I get the time to warm up though?
You can take all the time. You can warm up like you need to warm up that 68.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to tell you. I got, let me get my icy hot. You know what I'm saying? My bio freeze. You know what I'm trying to say? Take a couple magnesiums. You know what I'm saying? And some B12s. Fair weather. Hold on. What'd he say? Fair weather at work. You pick Dallas. Man, you stop lying to yourself. Man, you out here lying like a rug. That's all. No, listen. I got another guy I work with. I'm gonna bring him on the show. We can really expose him. You know what I'm saying? Because like somebody else on social media, Shannon, he like this guy, Rob Bill. He like to expose himself too. Man, nobody want to see that. Put that back, man, please, and put your shoes on the right feet. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't know what to tell y'all, but on that note, I'll leave y'all with this quote: "A man who praises himself displays his deficiency of intellect." Read that again.
Yep.
A man who praises himself displays his deficiency of intellect. It's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Saturday at 9 on the PM side right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Shop's fan page, and of course, YouTube. Make sure when you're over at the tube, y'all hit that subscribe button. We'd be much obliged. And if that don't work, Google it. For my dudes, Be Rich, Double J, TJ, D Gully, and all those who follow and support, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop Jay, and you've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. We got one more comment going in. Come here. Brown's back on track tomorrow. Oh man, please don't show that no more. Yeah, we out of here. Yeah, deuces. Hey, don't let it. Listen, don't let them lose. Don't let them lose. Because if that game Jacksonville played was any indication against the Miami Dolphins, who got one of the better offenses, and this is before Tua had this unfortunate situation, and with the cheetah, and with the hyenas and giraffes and all of that, hey, the Jaguars was winning that game. You let the Browns lose. They bet not lose, because if they do, I'm coming to see all y'all front line and center. Double J, don't leave now. We out.
It's the show. End of the show.
Absolutely. We out. Deuces.